If you have your Bible, turn me to 1 Corinthians chapter 10. Begin reading verse number 1. The minutes reading the verse number 4. And the Bible says, moreover, brother, I was not that ye should be ignorant, how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea, and were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea. And did all eat the same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink. For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them. That rock was Christ. For a subject text one, I would just like to say Jesus, the rock of gold. Yeah. Jesus, the rock of gold. In this opening text, Paul opens chapter 10. He's talking to the church of Corinth. And he's talking about some events that took place in the Old Testament. He's talking to them about their ancestors. We didn't read that part, but we read past verse 5, he starts to get into that. He tells me, he says, these are some examples, these are things that have to say, God bless all of you, all of our ancestors. All of them ate the same, got all the manna, all of them got the cloud by day, all came through the Red Sea. They say, some of y'all just didn't act right. Amen. But that's not the part I want to focus on. The part I want to focus on is this rock. He said ye all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ. Amen. Now, Paul is making reference to Israel that was coming out of Egypt. They came, we're trying to someone give me Exodus chapter 17. They came out of Egypt, and they've been through the Red Sea, this place, they've been through the Red Sea. They get in the wilderness around by sin, that's in the place, and they say, Moses, why have you brought us here? We're thirsty, about to die. And we have nothing to eat or drink here. So Moses prays to God, and God says, strike the rock and they get water from the rock. We'll get into this. But you might be asking, well, brother, that's the Old Testament. And when we read this, I don't see nothing about no Jesus. What you mean Jesus was the rock? How do you know Jesus was the rock? Well, I can tell you. Paul said Jesus was that rock. I believe because Jesus was there before that time. Amen. Jesus was there from the very beginning. Because see, in Genesis chapter 1, when God said, let us go down and make man. And who was the us? He wasn't by himself. Yeah. In Genesis chapter 11, he said, let us go down and confound. Who was the us? He talking about somebody other than just himself. Amen. And then we look at John, and John says, in the beginning was the Word was God, the Word was God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and nothing was made that's not by Him. So He was there. He was there at creation. And you don't believe He was there. He was there from the beginning all through the Old Testament. You don't believe me? Just ask Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar said, hey, we do 3 gods in that fire. Amen. I see food. And that food will look like the Son of Man. He was there. Then you still don't believe, just take his own testimony. Take his own testimony. When he was arguing back and forth with the Jews, they say, how you know Abraham? You ain't even 50 years old yet. And Jesus said, before Abraham was, I am. Amen. Now that I am there, that's like I am Julie. That's like father, like son. Because see, in the Old Testament, I believe when Moses said, if I go, who should I say send me? God said, I am. That I am. So when Jesus said, I am, they knew who he was talking about. And I know they knew who he was talking about because they won't want to stone him because they said he was blaspheming. Say, you ain't no God, are you? But he slipped away, he got away. So I contend that he was there and he was that rock. Amen. Exodus chapter 17, verses number 1. Let's begin reading.
And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of sin after their journey according to the commandment of the Lord and pitched in Rephidim, and there was no water for the people to drink.
Okay, so like I say, there's no water, and they thirsty. Keep reading.
Wherefore the people did chide with Moses and said, give us water that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord.
Start right there. Now, this is not what my point was, sister here. I'm going to get to it. When you attack a man of God or someone God is ordained and put in place to handle business, you are not attacking that man.
Amen. Next point.
You are attacking God.
Amen.
He said, he didn't say why you tempt me. He said, why you tempt the Lord? So you got some people that preach on Lord, there ain't nobody. Yeah, Pastor so-and-so, elder so-and-so in it. And I do what I want to do.
Hey.
I'm telling you right now, your offense ain't against them. Ain't against him. Ain't against me. Ain't against whoever God has set in place to handle certain things. Ain't against them. It's against God himself.
Amen.
So someone need to be careful how we talk to God's ordained ones he's put in those positions of leadership. And you say, Moses said thing right now, you tempted me. You tempted the Lord. Verse 3.
And the people thirst there for water. And the people murmured against Moses and said, wherefore is that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt to kill us, and our children and our cattle with thirst?
Now, sorry, bro. Now, the children of Israel, they got the most forgetful people, early onset Alzheimer's, something. They're the most complaining, forgetful people you can read about. He just showed y'all all these plagues while y'all was in Egypt. Y'all wasn't affected by it. None of them. Y'all came through all unscathed. He brought you through the Red Sea and destroyed the Egyptians unscathed. You said you were hungry. He gave you manna every day. If you woke up, it was there. You on the ground. You got food. But you get to a place and you murmuring again. Why are you bringing us in to die? You just saw he brought you through and y'all like, oh, ye a little faith. That's the children of Israel right there. He did all this for them, and they just did it. It wasn't like it was 100 years in between. He just did this. And yet, the first thing they say, he brought us here to die. Because remember, they said the first time they said this. When they got to the Red Sea, we should have stayed over there. He brought us here to die. You get over there, they ain't got nothing to eat. You brought us out here to die. You give them food. You give them now. Now they here, they got nothing to drink. You brought us here to die. Yeah. Do you not? They got short-term memory or something. What case may be. He read, brother.
And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, what shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me. The Lord said unto Moses, go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel, and thy rod wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thine hand and go.
Verse 6.
Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, and the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel.
All right. So people there, there's a rock there, the rock of Horeb. And God gives Moses some instructions.
Right.
Moses cries out to God, he doesn't say, take you and the elders in front of the people. I want you to strike the rock. Out from it will come water. Now he did that and they got water. But as we go through, I'm going to go into this a little more depth. But there's several points I want to make here. I'll try to get through all of them. About this rock. You see, because Paul said, y'all all drank from the same spiritual rock, and that rock was Christ. Now, to the people, it might look like a plain old rock. It may be a big, just ugly little rock. But Paul said that rock was Christ. Now, I'm showing you something already. Now, it might look like an ordinary rock to some folk. But Jesus was like an ordinary man when he came. They say he had no form of comeliness. He came riding in on a donkey. You ain't have one fanfare, chariot, and fancy clothes. To those people, that probably like a rock. They probably like, what Moses, what are you doing? Hit the rock, you gonna get water out of this? So as we see, we'll make the comparison between the rock and Jesus. First point. It says, Moses and the elders of Israel were instructed to go before the people and the rock. So you can Luke 22, verses 1 through 6. Now, if I remember serving correctly, since we said Jesus is this rock, it was the scribes and the chief priests and the elders of Israel that wanted to crucify Jesus. They were those ones who wanted to lay hand on him and kill him. So just like this rock is about to get struck, Jesus, so some people came together to make this happen. Verse 1.
On the feast of the unleavened bread, tonight, which is called the Passover, and the chief priest and the scribes saw how they might kill him, while they feared the people. Then entered Satan into Judas, surnamed Iscariot, being of the number of the 12. And he went his way and communed with the chief priest and captain, how he might betray him unto them. And they were glad and covenanted to give him money. And he promised and sought opportunity to betray him unto them in the absence of the multitude.
So in this story from Exodus, you have Moses and the elders going before the rock. Here you see in Luke, you got the chief priests and the elders, pretty much the same people in Israel. They're planning with Judas to go kill the rock. To go capture this rock, Jesus. So you follow me here. You got this rock in the Old Testament. There's another rock. No, there's a rock. Jesus came the same way. He just looked. It's not what they expected. You got the elders and Moses before the rock, and over here you got the same people coming to take the rock. So and then it says this actually touched on Brother Richard's sermon last Sunday. Where he said, and Satan entered into Judas. And I say, don't let the devil have any place in you. Don't give him place. Right? They said the devil entered. Even though this was God will put it to happen, but hey, there's a story in this. Don't let the devil have any place in you. Don't leave him no room to move around and do his dirty work. Because when he do, he's gonna wreak much havoc as possible. Amen. He's gonna try his best to tear it all up. Okay, now back to Exodus. Now in verse 6, God tells Moses to hit the rock to get water out of it. So God tells Moses, okay, I want you to hit the rock and water will come out. Matthew chapter 26, in verse 62. And saying this, I remember Jesus, he was beat on. He was stricken. He was spit on. He was smitten. Matthew 26, we're going to start reading verse 62.
And the high priest arose and said unto him, Answer thou nothing? What is it with these witnesses against thee? But Jesus held his peace. And the high priest answered and said unto him, I adjure thee by the living God, what thou sayest, whether thou be the Christ, the Son of God. And Jesus said unto him, Thou hast said, nevertheless, I say unto you, hereafter shall you see the Son of Man sitteth on the right hand of power and coming clouds of heaven. Then the high priest rent his clothes, saying, He has spoken blasphemy. What further we need of this witness? Behold, now I have heard him blaspheme. What think ye? They answered and said, He is guilty of death. And then did they spit in his face and buffeted him, and others smote him with the palm of their hands.
So that rock in sin was before the elders. That rock of sin was stricken. This same rock was treated the same way. Before the elders, it says the chief priest, he was on trial, pretty much. They asked him, are you the son of God you claim to be? He said, you said it. Right. He said, you said that I was. You know, and so pretty much they're saying it for him, but so they said, well, you blasphemy. They said, rip his clothes. They start to spit on him, buffet him. They even slapped him. Now, Jesus is a very dedicated man, shall I say. So let that be any of us. That's why he went to the cross, not us. That'd be any of us. I'd have been done with spit. Good. They spit on. And any man in here know you slap me. That's an insult to a man's manhood. You just slap me. But Jesus, unless, hey, he said it's got to be done. But the same thing, you see the comparison. That rock was hit. He was hit. Not only was he hit, he was hit, beat, and what's it called? I forget the name of it, but they used like a whip. Your skirt, that's what it is. With the leather bands on it. They would tie rocks on them. So when they hit you, the rocks tear into your skin and just pull it. And then when you hang on the cross back and rub it against that tree, you know, he's and you gotta, you know, he's tired, he gotta use his own body weight to kind of breathe, because, you know, gravity pull you down. And you gotta, every time he pull up his back, he's scratching against that tree. He was humiliated. Just like that rock was hit, even over the same purpose, he hit that rock. He was hit. He was beaten. He was humiliated. So you see it in comparison still. And then we go verse 50. Let's go back to verse 50 and 55. We'll find out that both of the rocks were hit for divine intervention. Verse 50, I'm here reading Matthew 26:50.
Jesus said unto him, friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Jesus and took him.
So this is Jesus. This is right when Judas gave him a kiss.
And behold, one of them which were with Jesus stretched out his hand and drew a sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. Then said Jesus unto him, put up again thy sword unto this place. For all that they had to take the sword shall perish with the sword. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels?
Start right there. So Jesus is about to be taken by these chief priests and scribes. Judas came and gave him a kiss. Yeah, this him. So they come and they hold on. Now, the text we just read don't say it, but I believe it was the Mark's account, where it said Peter was the one who took the knife and cut off that carved ill. And Jesus just said, took the man ill, put it right back on. Now, even then, you would think, we talked about this Bible class this morning, when we about the rich man. When I send somebody back there, say, even if somebody from the dead come back, y'all listen to them, they ain't gonna be the dead man. Jesus, right in front of the chief priest and scribe, you put the man ill back on, they still about to kill him. We're going to kill him. So, some people, you can do miracles for, well, I don't care what they still just ain't gonna believe. Keep reading.
But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled, that thus it must be?
So Jesus said, hey, what? I can send 12 of these angels. God said 12 of them. Get rid of all this. I ain't have to go through this. But he said, then how should the scriptures be fulfilled? So, this rock, Jesus was beaten, hit on, spit on, crucified under divine intervention. This was supposed to happen. This was instructed by God. This is going to happen. Even Jesus on the cross, when he said, I wish this cup would pass from me. But not my will, but thine. This was divine intervention. Just like back in Exodus, Moses said, when God told Moses, strike the rock. That was divine intervention. Moses could have did all he wanted. Nothing going to come from that rock until God said so. You know, until God said what to do. Moses could have been hit that rock, whatever, but nothing would have happened. But when God said, strike the rock, that's when the water came out. So Jesus could have avoided all this, but he said, no, this is God's doing. This must happen. He says the scriptures must be fulfilled. Now we go back to verse 6 in Exodus 17. The Bible tells us water was supposed to come from the rock after it was stripped. This may seem like a small matter, actually, when you think about it. Oh, you get the rocks and water came out. But this is really a big ordeal, because we're not talking about some water just to give, 20, 30, 40, 50 people something to drink. The Bible says alone, when they came out of Egypt, they don't tell how many women and children there was. It was 600,000 men. You know, besides children. So we don't know how many women and children there were. But we do know there's 600,000 men. So you add their wives, their kids over that, and not only that, their livestock. They got their animals, they got to get drink too. So this water coming out of the rock, it wasn't no small feat at all. This was something big. This was something that was miraculous beyond. So you could have easily had into the buildings of hope coming out of Egypt. Easily. When you add it all up. 2.5, that's what my brother said, 2.5 million. From a rock. That's a lot of water. It's like you sprung a well, sprung on Niagara Falls or something. That's a lot of water. You gotta give them people something to drink and the animals. So this is no small feat we're talking about here. And just like that's no small feat, Jesus is no small feat. This was a big thing. God said, I so love the world that I gave my only begotten son. But Richard, ask you a question. How many sons you got? One. Would it be a small thing if someone came and say, can your son be a sacrifice? Would that be a small thing? No. No, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. You're talking about somebody lying. You know, that's a big deal. So just like that was a big deal, Jesus is a big deal. He came, just like he saved them millions, he saved millions now. He saved millions now. He says, just like water came out of them, water comes out of him. If you remember the Samaritan woman at the well, and Jesus comes and give me drink. And she said, he said, he said, if you knew who I was, you'd be asking me for something to drink. I can give you living water. He said, and she goes, how you gonna give me water? You got nothing even to draw it with. You ain't got nothing to get up out the ground with. How you gonna give me water? He said, are you better than Jacob, whose well this is? And he said, whosoever drinketh this water shall never thirst again. Now, don't folk weren't thirsty no more. Now, of course, this was water they had, so, of course they got thirsty, they had to drink, but Jesus gives us a different type of water. He gives us a water that don't run out. See, he gives us a type of food that don't run out either. See, I remember when he was tempted out in the wilderness, and the devil say, hey, you make these stone bread, and I eat. Jesus said, man should not live by bread alone, by every word that comes out of the mouth of the Lord. So, you might say, well, what is this spiritual water you're talking about? What is this water that just won't run dry? That same bread. That same bread, that same water. This right here is the bread and your water. This right here, bread and water. Right here, all in here. And it says it will lead you, in that same chapter, John chapter 4, it will lead you to everlasting life. Right. Now see, we need, just like we need physical food to sustain, we need spiritual food to sustain our soul. Right. You need physical for the body, but you need spiritual for your soul. So Jesus said, I will give you water that you would never thirst again. And so even you think you want to be thirsty, just pick this up. So you just feel a little dry. You fed, you quit thirst quench, you ready for a nap. And I know that's true, but after church, all y'all gonna go to sleep after leaving here. I know that's true. Ain't that y'all know, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all leave your fan, you see? So you see the comparison here. So it was just a rock. It was just rock, any ordinary rock. God just told Moses to strike that rock. Jesus looked like any ordinary man. They were expecting some king. He just like some ordinary. So he ain't nothing about him look special. That rock was stricken before the elders. Jesus was beat down and hit and stricken before the elders. That rock sprung water. Jesus springs water. So that rock started to sound a lot like Jesus. Even though you didn't see it before, but Paul said, and that rock was Jesus. It started to look like Jesus. At least to me, I don't know about you, but to me, that rock started to look a lot more like Jesus. And for that same reason they needed that rock to be hit. It's the same reason we needed our rock to be hit. They need that rock hit so they can live. There's no water. You don't go so long without water. You go food a little bit longer. Without water, maybe. Especially in the desert. You might have short night in the desert. They was in the desert. But Jesus died, so that rock was hit so they can live. Jesus, the rock, was hit so we can live. He was hit, beaten on the cross so we can live and have eternal life. Because see, if Jesus don't die, there is no remission of sin. There is no, we still living under that old law. Well, none of us will probably be here today. Because us humans just hard-headed. It's just plain and simple, we're hard-headed. But if Jesus doesn't die, we can't live. And I don't mean just physical life. I'm talking about spiritual life. There is no eternal life when Jesus don't die on that cross for the remission of our sins. So so that rock Paul was talking about was very well Christ. That rock was there. It followed them. So it just didn't disappear. So as they continued, they went too. Well, I've seen it here. Right before he went back to glory. Right before he went back, I remember him saying something to the apostles. What was that about? And I will be with you always, even to the end of the world. So just like that rock with them, a rock will go with us. When we on the highway, we drive that rock right there covered. When we get a hard time, we just need somebody to talk to. That rock is right there. We can sit there and pray, and we can read that Bible. He's right there. So that rock that was there, like I said, not only was he there at the beginning, not only was he there for Israel, he's here now. And let me tell you something about this rock. Peter said he is a sure foundation. He's a tried stone cornerstone. Man, this is the real deal. And a lot of people they'll tell you, well, Peter's the rock you're talking about. And the news I see, you're talking about Peter. Well, you talk to somebody might be Catholic, they might tell you that. Well, Peter. Peter tell you himself, Matthew 16, verses by 16 and 18. Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he said, who do you say that I am? And he said, some say you're Elijah. Some say you were Jeremiah. Some say you're one of the prophets. And Jesus said, who do you say that I am? And Peter stood up. Well, that Peter got a big mouth. You see, like every time something needs to be said, Peter was the one for it. Peter stood up then. He didn't want to do the knife and cut the ear off. They are Pentecost. Peter was the one. Peter, that big mouth guy. But Peter said, thou art Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus said, Simon Jonah, God, my Father in heaven, revealed this to you. And he says, and upon this rock, this confession you made, Peter, not upon you, Peter. But see, Peter does mean rock. But see, Peter is Petro. Petro, little rock. You throw it, pick up, throw it. That confession Peter made, Petra, big rock, massive, not easily moved. That's Jesus. He's that big rock. It says, and upon this rock, and that rock is the fact that he is the Son of God. He said, I will build my church. So the church is built upon the fact, that's that solid foundation that Jesus is the Son of God. And that's why he's the rock. That's the rock. That's the solid foundation that he is. He said, see, the church is built on that foundation. It don't move. It's sure. And so when you build a house, the first thing that gets built is what? Foundation. So that foundation ain't sound. You know what I'm saying? And I say that's the best house to be in, one with a foundation. And I say that's the best church to be in too, one with a foundation. Because the Bible tells us that except God build a house, they labor in vain that build it. So you got all these people, they got this here. That's why we got so many different places everywhere now. Everybody want to do their own thing. Everybody got their own opinion. Because nobody want to lay on that solid rock, that foundation, and just go with what's already there. They want to build something new, exciting, extravagant. No, let's do this. I like to do this. You know, they want to do things like that. But as I close, if you don't know that rock, you can know that rock today. You can know him. He can be the foundation for your life right now. He can be the foundation for your salvation. Just like he is for those who have already accepted him. For those who already confessed his name were baptized. He can be yours as well. He'll be your comfort. He'll be your Savior. He'll be your Lord. See, a lot of people want to be Savior, but they don't want to be Lord. There's a difference. Yeah, he saves you, but is you going to obey him? That's the difference. But he can be yours today. You heard it. It's very simple. Some people, they say, oh, you stand right where you are. Stand right there. Stand right there. Stand up. We'll pray for you. Raise your hand. Repeat after me. You saved. Show me that in the book. Show it to me. I can't find it. Some people say you got to speak in tongues and whatever. And you say, show me that in the book. I can't find it. Some people have to run up and down, lay hand on your head, do all the other stuff. It's not in there. When you find it, show it to me. It's not there. But I tell you what is there. I tell you, Gary, you go through the whole book of Acts. You go through everything Jesus said about baptism is all consistent. It says, first you must hear. Romans 10:17. Faith comes by hearing, hearing by the word of God. You heard it. You heard it. You know, what's that you might hear? You heard that he came. He died on the cross for our sin. He was buried and rose again the third day. That's the gospel. You heard it this morning. That's the gospel. That's what you need to hear. Not only do you need to hear that, you need to believe that. Mark 16:15-16. Those people believe it and is baptized shall be saved. See, some people say, all you got to do is believe. You'll be saved. Just believe. Stand right there. You're good. Baptism, you don't need that. You can do that later. That's just an outward sign. Show me that. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved. He that believeth not shall be damned. And after you believe, you must confess it. Matthew 10:32. Confess me before me, I confess to my Father's in heaven. If you don't confess me, simple that he won't confess you. We have a perfect example of that. Acts chapter 8 with the Ethiopian eunuch. He stopped. He said, hey, there's water. What's stopping me from being baptized? Philip said, if thou believest, thou mayest. The eunuch said, I believe Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Made that confession. Actually, I skipped a study. He can repent as well. Hear, believe, repent. Luke 13:3. I tell you, they except you repent, you shall all likewise perish. That repentance simply means you change your mind. You know what? You're like, Lord, I've been doing something wrong. I've been following you like whatever. You know what? I'm gonna give my life to you. I'm gonna come do what I'm gonna live my life how you want me to live. Amen. You make that up in your mind. You know, come, we'll take your confession. Just like the eunuch said, I believe, we'll take your confession. Because that same confession brought death to Christ, but it will bring life to you. And upon that confession, was baptized this morning. Ain't no baptism Sunday, ain't no baptism day. In the Bible, when they believed, they were baptized right then and there. It said the very same hour. It wasn't waiting, but what happened? You don't make it to baptism Sunday. What happened? You don't make it to all the Bible classes. Because the Bible never said you need to know the whole Bible and all this stuff before you can be saved. You say that? But some people make that requirement. Now you got to sit through these classes first. Then we're baptized. I'm telling you, you heard this morning, 2 people be saved right now. Amen. That's just plain and simple how the Bible is. It wasn't all this extra stuff. That's, see, like I said, stuff people added they want to do. The Bible is totally different. In the upon baptism, you'll come up a new creature in Christ. You come up being in Christ. Or Galatians says, how many people have been baptized into Christ have put on Christ. So now you come out, you're a new man. You come out wearing Christ on you. Look good, you know, new guy. Everything you've ever done in the past been washed away. You're brand new. And for Revelations, it says, and live faithful unto death. So that means don't mean just, okay, I'm back from saved now. I'm going to go back to run the streets. I'm going to go back doing what I want to do now. No. Remember, you're repenting. You're supposed to be trying to make a 180. You're supposed to be going off direction now. That's what you want to do. You want to live for Christ now and remain faithful until He calls you home. And for those who may be here and saved already, you have a prayer. You want prayer for strength or whatever it may be. Come out, you understand. So let's sing a song.